take them. I'll take these. We've got soil. We've got soil. Oh yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it? I'm back. Kenya is no more. I've still got a few videos from Kenya stacked up on my phone, which I'll upload at some point. But I'm back. I've missed you guys. Right, yeah, flipping heck. You'll never guess where I am. This is not my backyard. I'm at Claire's allotment plat, but more a lot later. I'll give you the grand tour. So, I've been back a few weeks. About 2.5 weeks now since I got off the aeroplane. Back to the grey skies. Look at the colour of that sky. Flipping heck. Right, and pretty much since I got off the plane, I've been up at this allotment plot. I've been putting some grafting. I tell you, Claire owes me big time. Oh yeah. But no, she doesn't. I do it for love. No, I do, honestly. I love gardening, me. Anyhow, swiftly moving on. So, we've done the plot. We've nearly finished getting the soil into a position where we can start working with it. It's been hard work. I'll tell you that. Wow, it's been some proper graft. Do you want to go on a tour? Come on. Right, so this wire fence there marks the start of the corner of our plot. Grass path going up to the shed. This bit here, just sticking a path down the side of the raspberries. It was all completely overgrown. We've stripped it back to nothing. Hopefully we'll get a few good raspberries this year. Going up to the compost bin, Burns bin. Now we've got this paddling pool. We're going to use it as a pond because they've got rules about the depth of ponds. So that's going to go in that shape there when I finish digging it out. So we've tied in the raspberries. We've inherited these raspberries. They were already on the plot, which is lucky for us. They're just some things I've brought up. Now then, these beds, there's going to be 12 of them. That middle one there with the 2 bits of wood sticking up, we had to, that was too high. The back 3 are too high, but we had to take the top one off because we were one short for down there. So Claire's on a mission now. She's going to get another one just to make that too high, and the deep ones we'll put carrots and things in. Right, so raspberry bed again. I need to take these suckers out. You're coming out, sucker. Right then. And at the back she's put up some trellis, and that's going to continue all the way to that breeze block wall, which is somebody's backyard wall. And up there we're going to go climbers. We've planted, just mainly as an experiment, some peas you can't see from here, and a couple of broad bean plants. And then down the front, along the shuttering, which is next to the black cloth path underlay material stuff, we've got a row of strawberry plants in. So we're going to have all different kinds of things in these beds. It's mainly Claire's domain. Honestly, this is not my plot. I have to remind myself of that constantly, because it's my wife's. I've offered my services as donkey work, basically, but planting and that, it's all up to her. Now these 2 currant bushes we've also inherited. They were already there. Don't know what sort of currant they are. Not got a clue. I was just going to wait until the flowers have turned to fruits, and hopefully we can gauge it off the colour. So on this black material we're getting some wood chip from the council, which is absolutely dirt cheap. You only pay for delivery. I could tell you how much, but it's not going to be much use if you're not in my council area. But look into your own home council for wood chip if you need some very, very, very cheap path material, because really it's shocking. They're almost giving it away. Right, we've got 2 greenhouses. Lucky, lucky, lucky us. That one, well, let's not even talk about that. We've not got into that one yet. That will be the growing greenhouse, and that one we've made a start tidying it up. That's like the potting shed greenhouse. We've got a few things coming on in there. You'll have noticed there's loads of water butts that we've been left, which is fantastic. We've got a couple more around the side of the shed. So in these beds we've got onions. Some of them had already started off in little pots, and we've planted them out. and then in them down both sides. In the middle we put some red onions from set only about a week ago, and look, they've sprouted already. So we're going to have lots of onions this year. That's just a nice little hyacinth, just for a bit of colour. And it's quite a nice smell as well. I mean, some people say it's a bit old ladyish, but I've sniffed old ladies and I disagree. So we've got a row of spuds in here, first earlies. I think they were Aaron Pilot. Another row of spuds in there. Oh look, some of them have come up. Hey, brilliant. So you might have just seen the slug pellets as well. Yeah, that's why I can't really call myself organic, because I use slug pellets. The aim is to have more nature on this plot. When the pond's in, that's certainly going to help when that pond's in up there, but if we get more nature, they'll keep the slugs down for us. But just for now, just to give us an helping start, I've got the slug pellets down. Sorry, I know, every time you use slug pellets, somewhere in the world a unicorn dies a horrible death. I know. Right then, some more onions. We've only got 2 rolls of onions in that one. Shed, which has been proper done out inside. There's 4 of us in our house, 3 women, 1 man. Do you think I had any say in the interior decor? Did I? Heck, it's all like girly ornaments and stuff like that. Although I am loving this colour that they've painted it. It's almost Man City blue. It's some kind of ocean mist spray colour or something. What have we got? Right, this my wife's calling a patio area. We've put some lining down and it's all going to get wood chipped. The whole lot's going to get wood chipped in there. We've got a bench thing which we've nicked from our backyard at home, which is literally just some planks of wood battened across the front of 2 breeze blocks on either side, and then an old wooden bench thing on the top from a bench that we used to have but broke. Big rhubarb patch, more water butts, and then this thing, we're calling it the brick area. I'm digging out the middle and we're going to have an upside down U-shaped border, and just using these bits of timber we'll build up the sides a bit, and then in there we're not quite sure what Claire's going to have in there, whether it's going to be ornamentals or edibles or a mixture. We don't know yet. But the soil, I'm sifting out all the weed roots with a riddle, and that's been added to the raised beds down there. So the grand tour, nice one. So a few videos ago, I think it was on the Gardening News, I'd shown some photographs of what the site was like when Claire took it on. If you can remember, or if you go back and have a look at those photos on that Gardening News video, you'll see we've done a lot of work. So anyone that's getting a new allotment plot, be prepared, you're going to have to put some hours in. It's just, there's times as well when you'll think, oh, it's not worth it, it's never ending, I'm not making any difference. No, keep going, keep chipping away, and you'll get there, and you'll get your soil to a position where it's, you know, you'll be able to plant things out into it. While I remember the grumpy gardener Mick Watson, ages ago while I was still out in Kenya, you messaged me and asked if I would do something about some chicory seeds that you had to give away. I'm sorry, I've not done a video, and yeah, it's just been, things have been pretty busy, so I'm very sorry, Mick. I don't know if you've still got those seeds, if you want me to say anything about them, or if people want to go and drop you a message, see if you've still got the chicory seeds or not, but sorry for letting you down there, Mick. Right, I've got some work to do. Just that compost strip that leads up to the compost bin at the end. We've got a little bit more weeding to do in there, and then I've got to continue digging out the pond, and then some of the plants I brought up with me today, I can plant 1 or 2 around the pond, and we'll see how I'm doing for time. I might even fill the pond up from a water, but oh yeah, can't wait. We've got 2 aquatics as well. One's like a grass thing called fibre optics, it's called, because it looks a bit like fibre optic cables, and it has these little ball things on the end. And what the other one is, I have no idea, but there will be a video coming about the pond at some point. So, I'm back. It's good to see you all. I have missed you. I've missed YouTube as well. There'll be plenty more videos. I'll just keep them coming. Right, thanks guys. See you later. This is Ruby, the deputy head gardener of Petals on the Paving Slabs. She might look cute, but if you don't subscribe, she will set that chicken on you.